Time now is 6:52.
I'm excited about this next item. Debbie Harry, famously one of the most private women in the music business. She's iconic, of course. She's had one of the most fascinating lives. So no wonder that her memoir has been so highly anticipated.
Yes, I've been to meet the American singer to talk about the release of her autobiography, Face It. As Naga was saying, there's been so much fascination with a life led in the most extraordinary times, meeting incredible people. She talks a lot about the 80s and 90s that people possibly remember her most for, but the story really does follow her right from the beginning. Let's take a look. People may not know this, but you were adopted at the age of 3 months, which you talk about a lot in the book.
I felt that I had to know, more information about my genetic possibilities and proclivities. I come from a generation where the information was kept private. So I think nowadays it's much different, and it's much saner and healthier.
And were you able to meet your real parents?
No.
And yet you've managed to settle it in your own mind.
Yeah, kind of amazing.
You recount the story of a robbery which turns into a violent assault and a rape. It's a very harrowing moment.
Well, first of all, it wasn't violent. There was no assault. It was, I was sort of being held at knife point, but I was never beaten or anything like that.
Some people might be saying that would be something that would scar someone permanently, that would have an impact.
Yeah, they should join a band. I think it was upsetting, and I felt violated and, victimized, and that was, deep. But I didn't really want to live with it every single day.
When you were at the sort of height of your career, did you feel like you were being treated as like a sex object or an icon?
Oh, it was just horrible to be, loved by so many people. Just horrible. I mean, that's my job. That's what I signed on for.
Looks like he's in another world, running hard someday, girl.
You were cool. I mean, that was the thing. Everyone said you were cool. Maybe almost kind of icy.
I was probably concentrating and learning how to do what I do. I don't know if I am really an icy person at all, but I don't know. It seemed to fit the character. It seemed to fit the music. It was just how I interpreted it. I'll tell you what it was. I sort of objected to the idea of showbiz.
People see you as slightly enigmatic.
I really feel like I need a lot of privacy. If people feel that that's enigmatic because they don't get a lot of juice out of me, I keep my juice.
It's been a delight to meet you. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
She keeps her juice. You know what? She's still enigmatic, but you get the whole privacy thing as well, completely.
That's the thing. It's one of those curious things where someone has not said something for so long, the anticipation around what they say is so great, and yet you can absolutely tell, talking to her, reading the book, she's still not telling the whole story, and she doesn't have to.
Well, it's her story. She's a very, very tough woman as well. That's the impression you got. Her book, Debbie Harry's book, is called Face It.